Hello friends, today I'm going to explain you the poem A House, a Home of Honeysuckle, textbook in English for class 6. This is the first poem of the book and the name of the poem is A House, a Home. Now this poem will tell us the difference between a house and a home. Now what is a house? House is just a physical structure. A house may be a weak house or a strong house. A house could be made of different materials. But what is a home made of? A home is made of family members, mother, father, brother, sister, uncle, aunt, cousin, grandfather, grandmother. So, when all the family members live together, united and happily, then a house becomes a home. Now, we generally make a strong house. We do not prefer a weak house because in a weak house we are not safe. We have to live in fear. A weak house may be blown away in a strong wind. A weak house may be broken. Okay, and in a weak house, animals might attack us. Anybody could harm us. We don't feel safe, so we make a strong house. A strong house is made of brick, cement, iron, stone, pebbles, so that we feel safe staying inside. A strong house will protect us from the wind, from rain, from storm, from cold, from heat, from the sun, and many other things. Okay, so in this poem, the poet tells us the difference between a house and a home. I'm sure you all would like to live in a home because a house is just a physical structure where people do not live, but home is a place where people live happily, all united, okay, with lots of love, compassion, caring, sharing, and thinking about each other, helping each other in times of joys and sorrows. So, what is a house? A house, it's a brick and stone and wood that's hard, which means the poet here wants to tell us is that a house is made of brick, it's made of stone, and it is also made of a very hard material called wood, so that it is strong structure, it's not a weak structure, and we feel safe inside. We also have window glass and perhaps a yard. Okay, why do we have windows in a house? We have windows in the house for light to enter and also for the air to move freely. Okay, so we put glasses around in the windows. We also have a yard. Yard is a small enclosed ground, that is the open space in front of your house or at the back side of your house where you do a kind of cultivation. It could be flowers, it could be vegetables. It's eaves and chimneys. What are the eaves? Eaves are the overhanging edge of a roof. If we protect our house, we cover our house with roof so that it can protect, it can give us shade, it can protect us from rain, and it is also can protect us from the sun. We also have chimney in our house. Why do we need chimney in our house? Because when we cook food, okay, we cook food, it emits smoke, it emits smell. So if we inhale that smoke, it may harm us, okay, because we will be inhaling a lot of CO2, which is harmful for human beings, because we human beings need to inhale fresh air, that is oxygen, and we emit carbon dioxide, that is CO2. So when there is a lot of cooking happening inside the house, there will be a lot of smoke. So for the smoke to go out, for the smoke to exit, we have chimneys in our house so that we feel we can stay safe and we can stay protected. And in the floor, we have tiles. The floor does not remain uncovered with pebbles and stone because it is not safe. If we walk on this floor, which is not tiles or not cemented, there is a probability or possibility we may fall down and we may injure ourselves. So we always cement the floor and we also put tiles on it so that we can have a a smooth walk over it. And stucco and roof and lots of door. We also plaster the walls and the floor with cement so that it looks safe, and it also looks beautiful. And we also put roof in our house so that it can protect us from the sun, from the rain, from the wind, and from the storm. And we also have lots of doors in the house for our safety, so that if there is an emergency we can go out of the door, and we also can move around freely from each room, from one room to the another. So we place a lot of doors. Then what is a home? The poet is questioning, what is a home? A home is made of a loving family. Okay, it's a family. A family consists of father, mother, brother, sister, as I told you earlier, cousin, grandmother, grandfather, uncle, aunt, and each one doing for others. And the work that they do for each other is selfless. Okay, they do not expect anything in return. It's an unconditional love. It is the kind of work that they do for each other is not for some any selfish motive or not for any purpose. It is a selfless work that they do for each other. The family consists of brother, father, mother, sisters, and the acts means the action that they do for each other is unselfish. As I told you, it is not for any purpose or any very with any selfish motive in mind, or not to gain something or with a purpose in mind. So these are all the things that they do for each other in a family is with an unselfish motive. And the family members who live in the house, they are kind to each other. They are not cruel, they don't hate each other, they are not angry with each other, but they are very kind to each other. And each member of the family share not only the food, not only the clothes, or not any other thing, they also share their joys and sorrows together. They are all a part of each other's joys and sorrow, and each member of the family show love for one another. So when you find that there is a lot of love and compassion, caring, sharing, kindness in the home, then you feel safe, you are happy, you feel protected, you feel like coming back, okay, to that place, which place you know where you will get a lot of love, you are safe, you are protected, and each there are people to share your joys and sorrows. So that is a home where you are always caring. Always caring means you show concern for each other, care for each other. So that is a home, a sweet home. Okay, we say na, a home is a sweet home. Why is it called a sweet home? Because here there is a lot of affection, there is a lot of love, there is a lot of caring, sharing, kindness that you will find in a home. But in a house you are not going to find all this. In a house you will only find the structure, a concrete structure, where there will be no family members, there will be no compassion, no love, no care, no sharing, no kindness, no selfless acts. Okay, so these will be missing in a house, whereas you are going to find all this in a home. So I'm definitely, and I'm certain, and I'm sure that all of you would like to live in a house, in a house, in a home, not a house. Okay, and if there is a lot of fighting going on, each other member do not think for each other, do not care for each other, share for each other, then a home can also become a house. So never let it happen. All of you live happily, peacefully, with a lot of harmony and compassion. Then only your house will become a home. Otherwise it will become vice versa. So each member must contribute for the happiness, for the joy, and for the the well-being of the family. So this is what the poem is about. So we must all live happily in our home and sweet home. Thank you.